The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I have been your host, Dracula, and this is What's the Script. Get on, my name's Chris, as usual. I've not changed it yet, but I will change it to Hugo Chavez. I'm going to change it to Hugo Chavez Senior, so it makes it that I might have a Hugo Chavez Junior out there, but that's for another day, people. It's a different podcast. But, but again, as always, I am joined with Craig, who's sporting retro Rangers gear. How are we, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm fixing to be okay this afternoon, even though it's this morning. But tonight, you say maybe good night after. I'm talking shite. I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I don't know where I was going with that. No woke up yet. But you're Hugo Savage, so I'll be Billy Bob Matthews. Billy Bob, because my mama named me after the two men thought might have been my daddy.
Oh, the old ones are the best.
Sure.
Aye. Welcome back again, everybody, for a new series. This is how it kicks off, which is kind of hilarious given what kind of film it is. But aye, again, the usual shout outs to my peeps out there, quaint for the tunes, still rocking and rolling there. And we've got Native Origins now. People are going to get suited and booted. Get in on the ground floor,
Yes.
people. Get in the ground floor.
Announcement this
as well
podcast about the native stuff, so we'll do that after.
And again, shout out to our boys at the Seismic there. I believe the brainstorming meeting happened, and we will be rejoined into the podcast fold with Seismic in the near future there. So we'll look forward to that. We'll look forward to it. But it is, what day is it? We are on Wednesday the 21st of January. So obviously this will be coming out on Friday, I'm guessing. Friday feeling and all that, you know.
Yes.
So you enjoy yourselves. But in the short time that they've been away there for the Mighty Ducks episode, what have been your ocular delights, your pupil pleasures, your irresistible iris?
Oh, Jesus. My iris indications have been a little bit trimmed down for what I've been used to in the last couple of episodes, mate. I watched Oritrons, mate. Oritrons. All four of them.
Tron daft.
Aye. Just because I just realised that Tron was on Disney. So it was the original of them, and I watched them all. So thoroughly enjoyed them. I really did. Again, we've talked about Eris just being a bit no right because a program starts to think for himself and have feelings and get into the real world and all that shit. But that fucking is what it is. You know what I mean? We don't enjoy Jared Leto, do we? Very much.
No, he's doing that. He's becoming like a character actor. Know what I mean? And each one is just becoming the same character. Aye.
Aye. That sounds more right. I mean, ever since his was it Dallas Buyers Club performance, which I thought was fucking tremendous, as was every cunt in that movie. But I think he just realised he decided for himself then that he was, I'm absolutely fucking smashing. I'm the best actor that is out there.
I'm going to be that very demure character for anyone.
You come across as a dick, mate. Maybe you're a lovely guy. I know he's got a band and all that as well, but how good they are, I cannot tell you. Anyway, moving swiftly on, I watched the full It 1999 version, 1990 version, sorry, when that was it. So that was the one with John Boy in it for the Waltons. I watched the OG Spaceballs, which is on Netflix, people. Get it watched. Funny as fuck. Sequel coming. Can't wait. Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, because we were talking about it, and it's just one of the best films out there, and probably Jim Carrey's my favourite this week. So it is. Again, the Simpsons movie, because that seems to be a weekly fixture in the house. I started Welcome to Derry. It's awfully fucking slow, man. It's trying to be a mash-up between Stranger Things, The Goonies, and It. So it's a gory fucking child programme, really, so far.
Yeah.
Effects and all that are fucking great and smashing, but it's just a bit the fucking show. Maybe people are saying it's great and it's 8s and 9s out of 10s. Maybe it's going to kick on, but I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm a bit puffed out of it. Also watched Alone in the Dark, and I turned that off promptly after about 45 minutes because it is fucking shite. And by the way, there's something got to be really said about that film being shite with the cast that's in it, by the way.
I know.
Because we like Christian Slater. He's one of our favourites. We like him. There's a lot of films that we love about him. And Stephen Dorff, I think, was a great actor. He's underrated. He doesn't do fuck all now that I've seen.
Yeah.
But I was surprised to see him in this. I'm like, oh, Tara Reid, that fucking clown. But I just stoked when she done American Pie. But the script, the writing, fucking.
It's not very happy.
You try to be, man. Big fucking scorpion monster things and nuts. Don't watch it, people. That's what I'm saying. It's a 2 point something out of 10 on IMDb, if I remember correctly. So
Run
that
away!
says it's
Run away!
aye, fucking right. Kill it with fire. Cast it into the fire. Silly door. And I've been watching old Top Gears because they're smashing. And last night, me and the boys watched Ron's Gone Wrong. You seen that?
Is that the Ron Jeremy documentary?
No, very far from a Ron Jeremy documentary. Talking about the fairy nose, by the way. No, it's a Disney animation film about all the Waynes get these wee robots, companions. They're like a smartphone, but they're a robot. And then this young boy is kind of, he's your Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. His family don't have 2 halfpennies, so he can't afford one. But his dad gets him one, which is faulty. So it's good. It's a good, heartwarming little Disney movie. And that was me, mate. Not a lot at all. What about yourself? What have you been perusing since you've been no working for about a million years?
Oh, I've went in different directions. So many different directions. I'm like change.
Bet
And
you
you're
forgot
doing
a lot of things you watched, didn't you?
Oh, I forgot my name. That's why I'm fucking Hugo Chavez for the start of this. Aye, but for some reason, mate, it kind of aye. I'll just say them. I watched Lean on Me. That's Morgan Freeman when he's a principal in a bad school and he changes it. Know what I mean? You're like, it's one of the films. Know what I mean?
You're not
Then
strong. I'll be your friend.
they actually start singing that song at one point. It's amazing.
Yes.
So
Oh,
wholesome. So wholesome.
can't remember.
Dangerous Minds with Michelle Pfeiffer. Again, just like, how do I reach these kids?
I'm going to make a change, motherfucker.
Then I watched a movie called Beyond the Law. That's Charlie Sheen as an undercover cop in a biker gang. Yeah, so
Recognise it.
yeah. So Michael Madsen's in that and all. He's the leader of the gang. You know what I mean? So
Like
I
him.
then watched the Dead Presidents. So it's not kind of aged well, but hey, it is what it is. I watched Strange Days again for the first time in a long time and thought it was all right. That's one with Ralph Fiennes. You can buy memories to have the experience and all that shit. And
Right.
one of them he gets is it's a murder that happens. So there you go.
What?
But then on a lighter note, I watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire and I enjoyed it the second time run.
Like it.
Maybe I've been overly critical about it the first time run, but hey ho. I watched the new film on Netflix called The Rip with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, and I enjoyed that. and I recommend people watch it. So hey, it's the same guy that done Smoking Aces and all that. So you like that? But it's not exact. It's not the same kind of film, but it's still good. Then I went back to the classic that was Django Unchained. Can't whack it. Enter the Dragon, which has kind of no aged well, but
Nah.
hey ho. I watched The Dark Knight the other night, smashing as it was, in the midst of a whiskey river, take my mind. And yesterday I watched Mel Gibson in Ransom, which is always a no bad wee film to watch.
Like that film very
Yeah.
much.
Aye. But that was me, apart from the film that we're doing today, which I watched right after Ransom, which is also available on Netflix. And that was Jurassic World. The rebranding of the Jurassic franchises, shall we say, which came out in 2015. Oof,
Aye. 11 years now.
that's fucking mental, that.
Very mental. Very mental. It's
Ugh.
no else is mental. It's like a wee meme I seen the other day, and it's a guy just going like that, and it's just to let you know, COVID wasn't 3 years ago, it was actually 7 years ago. I'm like, fucking was. Know what I mean? 2019, that kicked off, man. Well,
Oh.
2020, so 6 years ago. So,
It's fucking.
wow.
By the way, right, I refute anybody that says they weren't fucking doing what they were told at that point, right? But I just want people to know, right? See, for a point, right? See, before you think you're smart and all that. See, at one point, we all agreed if we were sitting in the same space, we were fine and we could take our face masks. See, as soon as we stood up in the same space, had to wear a mask because it was dangerous.
Aye.
Oh.
And do you remember the First Minister of Scotland told the country, 5.5 million people, she told them in the dead of one of the coldest winters to open every fucking window in their house.
Oh.
Which if
Oh.
you had a house that didn't have COVID in it, you were inviting it in with the sub-zero fucking winds. You know what I mean?
See what I still laugh at, mate. It's just so mental, man. Look, the one-way systems in supermarkets and all that, and then see if somebody had the gall to go against the one-way system, mate. It was like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Oh, getting pointed at. Know what I mean?
See, when I was an artist formerly known as TikTok Dam, and I was on TikTok, I posted a video in Govan Asda with no mask on. But I had my lanyard that said I was exempt. That was one of my highest grossing videos ever, and it was for abuse. People just to fucking attack me with abuse. I had to turn the comments off and all that. Just call me a murderer. You're a murderer. What about without a mask on? And I was getting irate and all that, and I remember doing a live one day and I said, see if you think I'm a fucking murderer, I'll be in Asda tomorrow at 12 o'clock in the day without my mask. Won't tell me my face, you fucking bastard. I had to come off of TikTok.
See, man, I knew that, mate. I'd have made my way to governance. I'm just like, Charles! Van Helsing! You murderer!
Aye, I know. Imagine me walking through Asda, like Moses parting the Red Sea, cunts just fucking collapsing either side of me. Know what I mean?
Oh, no, mate, it's fucking hilarious. You're a fucking murderer! What's that? Is that the alcohol section you're in there, is it?
Oh, definitely. Fucking was.
Oh, but anyway.
Crazy times.
Before COVID even kicked off, it's fucking hairy heat. 2015 was a few years before it. What happened in 2015? And it wasn't COVID. Well, I hope it fucking wasn't COVID.
It wasn't. Well, first of all, there was an attack on the offices of Charlie Hebdo.
Oh, aye.
Remember that?
Aye. Some mad bastard going shooting people.
Aye, that's right. I didn't think this was so long ago, but it was. Jeremy Clarkson punches one of the producers and leaves Top Gear. That happened in the March there, not long after my birthday. A migrant ship off the Libyan coast and about 400 people drowned. So that's sunk. That migrant shit. Doesn't happen in the fucking English Channel, does it? Fuck's sake. I apologise for that. Disclaimer! The Conservatives won the UK general election. Wow. And Seb Blatter resigned from FIFA under a fucking cloud of controversy and skullduggery and trying to hide bank accounts and the fucking like because he was a corrupt old bastard, so he was.
Still getting
And
paid.
also, what?
I think he's still getting paid. I think he's still getting his money.
He's still alive, aye? That's for about
I think so.
105, man, I can't. And the Iranian nuclear deal was struck, so I don't know anything about that. There we go. Movie-wise, so it wasn't a very happening year for world events. It really wasn't, because everything else after that was even more unforgettable. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I like killing it. I liked killing it. That was a good time to be alive. There was not a lot to fucking depress you, and there certainly wasn't a lot to depress you in the film theatres. Movie-wise, the third instalment of Daniel Craig's Bond, I think it was the third, no, fourth, Spectre, was it? Not my favourite one of the Daniel Craig's. It took a good few rewatches. That it was all out of fucking shop. A better movie, which I really do like, was The Martian, starring Matt Damon. Great movie that. Minions came out. They get their own movie off the back of the Despicable Me franchise. One of your favourites, Chris, Mission Impossible 5. Was out.
It's a broad day, that.
There's a broad day, that. Another one of the better ones in the franchise, Fast and Furious 7. That was the one that had to be filmed at the end with Paul Walker's brother filling in for him because he decided to turn himself into a bucket, a matter, didn't he?
Well, there's a conspiracy theory behind that, you know. But hey,
There's a few.
I'll not do your research for these people.
There's one he's actually still cutting about. Do you know what I mean? Another one, The Hunger Games Mockingjay. I kind of lost interest after Hunger Games 2. You know what I mean? Just, it's a bit fucking mental. Maze Runner, The Scots Trials, was out, which was a follow-up to the first one, I think. Or was it the third one? I can't remember. But I like the three of them anyway. I might give them a wee rewatch when I'm off. And Pitch Perfect 2, which are Pitch Perfects are quite enjoyable wee films, I think. They're quite good. So there we go. That was just some of the movies in the theatre. The top-selling musical albums of that year are a wee bit depressing. For my liking. No, believe it or no. There's worse than that. There is Adele, 25. Huge. Fucking huge. No fan. It's like some of her songs, but I'm going to make an album about getting my heart broken. Yeah, you're a bit fat, hen. That's maybe why.
Apple pies are crumble.
The bee that stung me's a bumble. If you want to hear more of that, folks, get back and listen to our Skyfall. That was fucking one of our best podcasts ever. I listen to that on a regular. Another album, Taylor Swift, 1988. Again, I'm a fan of her song, The New, The Ballad of a Thriller. I like that, but see the rest of their garbage. I'm that right up your shiter. Another sign of the times, Justin Bieber, Purpose, was a third grossing, highest selling album. The fourth one, worse again, Sam Smith in The Lonely Hour. That's back when Sam Smith was a guy. Now he's a they, isn't he?
He's a thing. He's a happening.
That's how he likes to cut about unshaven in dresses and think it's we'll get into it. So that was one. So that was in The Lonely. A better one. I'll end it on a high note, mate. There was a re-release of the Elvis Presley with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra of I Can Dream. So we like that. We enjoy that. I went to see that live, and it was absolutely brilliant, an absolute spectacle. Death-wise, you sitting down? It's going to hit you. Leonard Nimoy. He get beamed up, so he did. He's away. 2015. One that is very close to our hearts, Wes Craven. He died 2015. I only thought it was a couple of years ago, no, man. There you go. Coming up for 11
Uh-huh.
years ago. Maureen O'Hara, she left this mortal coil. Anne Kirkbride, she left as well. Anne Kirkbride, for all yous that don't know, was Deirdre Barlow in Corrie. Ron Moody died. And Omar Sharif. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But the last one is a painful one. Sir Christopher Lee. He died.
Oh,
What a man.
aye.
What a man.
The man's got a heavy metal Christmas album.
Aye. I've still no got the strength muster to listen to that yet, but
Oh,
I
mate,
find
he's
that
the man
fucking...
singing. I know it's glorious, man. See that guy, mate? That guy, I genuinely believe he was the main character. Seeing this world that we're in, mate, I think he was the main character. He's fucking,
Enough.
see, you go back and look at all the shit he witnessed and all that, the last fucking execution with a guillotine in France and all that. He used to hunt Nazis. James Bond is based off him. He
Aye.
met fucking Tolkien. Know what I mean? Fucking everything, mate. It's just like, who the fuck are you?
Aye. He's done everything and he's met everybody. He really has. And without going over going round the houses again, folks, go and just do his Wikipedia or something. Read
Mm.
about his life. He's a
Even better, there's
fascinating
a
guy.
documentary about him very recently.
Oh, I need to watch that. But
Aye.
see, the most surprising thing about him is he's done things and met people, or he's got interests in things that you would not think that he does. And you know, so diverse, man. He's got a
I mean, so
vast body of work.
mate, the fucking heavy metal Christmas album, mate, is just like Chris. See, just that sentence. Christopher Lee has a heavy metal Christmas album. No, he doesn't.
Aye. No, he doesn't. But it does. It does. As a wee side note, I put in something different. I put in the biggest technology kind of things that were happening in 2015. The highest selling smartphone was the iPhone 6 and 6S. But we own now 17.
11
Fucking
or
17.
something.
Everybody had a Fitbit. That was all the rage, getting a Fitbit. The top browser of choice was Chromecast, Google Chromecast. Windows was releasing the Windows 10. We're only on 11 now, so that's not so bad. Another big craze along with your Fitbit, a lot of people were about to go out and buy a drone. So drones were all the rage, and cunts were up
Perverts.
flying them and crashing them. Crashed them in the park and the like, you know what I mean? And the top streaming site, believe it or not, was HBO and HBO Max. There you go. So Netflix was shiting itself that year.
Aye. That's a curious thing. What the fuck would even like? Technically, go to The Sopranos and Game of Thrones and all that shit.
Aye.
I suppose
definitely.
that kind of beefs it up.
HBO don't
But
generally do bad things, but they're doing Welcome to Derry now, so I'll stand to
Aye.
well, a million people can't be rang, I suppose. I'll just need to finish it. But that was 2015, mate.
Aye, 2015, the year of the monkey, I think. I've just said that. I don't think it is. I know there's fucking different animals for each
Your
year.
bananas, you.
isn't
Aye.
it? The year of the fucking leper. Like, what? But aye, as well as 2015 was the mega blockbuster that is Jurassic World. And by the way, it's like no money to keep making new films. See just the money fucking behind this one. Like the budget for this, according to the internet, $150 million, right? And it brought in, if again the numbers are right, $1.6 billion. Like, I mean, come on, what are you doing with that money? Know what I mean?
Invest in a sequel. That's what you're doing with that money.
Fucking,
I knew it'd bust a billion, but when I seen that 1.67 billion, I was like, oh, it's a fucking chunky monkey. That's amazing. That.
oh, what's that? It's in your pool. Is that water? No, it's caviar, lad. It's caviar.
Aye.
No, fucking. Oh, I bet. I've always said another fucking Jurassic World's coming. Aye, that makes sense. That makes sense. Aye, aye, aye.
So, did you sleep well last night? I did, but I got up for a drink of water. There's something funny about the water in your bathroom there. It's actually champagne that comes out of my taps, you see. Bubbly.
Some dirty bastard hadn't flushed when they left there. No, no, no. That's a carrot gold in that toilet water there. The director of the film was Colin Trevorrow. I think that's how you say his name.
Aye,
And I think he's been the guy that's done all the other ones as well, wasn't
aye.
he? As well as a cast that is smashing. Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard. For some reason, my phone changed that to Bruce there. Irrfan
So
Khan.
did mine. So did mine. Well, you can't see it because of the fucking background thing, but so did mine. Bruce Dallas Howard. Oh, that's fucking mental.
I don't know who the fat Bruce is.
Right there, mate.
But Vincent D'Onofrio, Ty Simpkins, Nick Robinson, Jake Johnson, Omar Sy, B.D. Wong, Justin Greer, Lauren Lapkus, Brian T, Katie McGrath, Andy Buckley, and lastly, Jimmy Fallon in there with a wee cameo.
Mm-hmm.
But before we start talking about the film, mate, you get a wee synopsis stuff for us, mate?
Wee synopsis, yes. A theme park showcasing genetically engineered dinosaurs turned into a nightmare for its tourists when one of the dinosaurs escapes its enclosure. An ex-military animal expert steps up to save the day.
Oh, I basic, know what I mean? Like you needed to be told what happens in a Jurassic fucking World film, know what I mean?
Definitely
No,
not, mate.
they went to the park, everything was fine, they all got on the plane, went home, job done. No.
Yeah, but for more context, people, it's a direct link from the original trilogy, and you know what I mean. It's like 20 years later or 30 years later, and they think they've got it down, man. They've got it down. They've got Big Hammond's idea nailed with the theme park. It's fucking constantly busy, and it's that busy that people want something different, and that's why the genetically engineered goes a step further, as we'll no doubt discuss, mate.
Aye, fucking crazy, crazy, crazy. But this movie apparently was delayed by a year due to how ambitious the movie was going to be in regards to scope and size. And you can see why, know what I mean? Because
aye, paid off.
It's definitely grander than the previous three films, I would say.
Oh, 100%. I said last episode when we decided we were doing this, we had John on there, people that had probably seen this over about 600, 400 times. I can't remember what I says, but I sat there thinking about it last night, and I watched this with my boys every single day, and I'm not kidding, every single day for at least 2 years. And we've watched it ever since, maybe every week or two, along with the follow-ups as well, because my boy's fucking dinosaur daft. He's away to school today with a dinosaur hat on and a cuddly dinosaur in his school bag, you know what I mean? That's when he's no liking fucking Pennywise the Clown and Demogorgons for Stranger Things, and he's 7, you know what I mean? Yes, he's very macabre, is Archie. He just
We'll
laughs
watch
at
your
these
future
things.
with great enthusiasm.
Aye, so I know this film like nobody's business. I know it better than the guy that wrote it. I could sit him down and tell him things, you know what I mean? And I still think it's great. I fucking love it. I'll get its mark later in the programme, but it's back to your question. It's grander, so much grander than the original three, and CGI and all that is fucking tremendous.
Well, I was going. That's what kind of fucking blew my mind. Right, I thought like some of these like dinosaurs and all that would have been animatronic and all that. Let's see, like puppets, like back and like a throwback. But there is only one animatronic dinosaur in this whole movie, and it was when obviously the dinosaur's dying, and it dies in its own and Hymie's laps really, and it was a tribute to Stan Winston's original work on the film, which means every other fucking dinosaur in this is CGI, and that was me just finding it. That's how well done it is, man.
That's it. That's what can you say? I mean, we're all on for CGI when it's done well, but this is done fucking pristinely. And considering it's now coming up for 11 years ago, it's putting things to shame I seen 2 months ago. Because
Aye.
it just shows you if you invest the money. And by the way, 150 million budget for this, I was surprised at. Even for that
Mm.
length of time ago, I thought it'd have been double that. But every penny was spent perfectly.
Aye.
It really was.
Definitely. There's parts of the film where you're like, even like the bee petting zoo and all that shit. I'm like, they would have just been bee animals on it, but like, no. Like, no. It's fucking CGI'd, which is amazing.
Aye.
So,
Because there's a wee, as you said, petting area where you can ride Triceratops. And I checked that and I says, that's fucking smashing looking. But again, it's green screen and uh, just so good. Even because there's shadows, the dust,
yep.
when the actors are making eye contact or are in the vicinity, it doesn't look off in any scene at all. It looks as if they're seeing what we're seeing. It's amazing, man.
Yep. Aye. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. Could just imagine back to see the original Jurassic Park, where they fucking take the sunglasses off and they see that, you went, oh, here, that's fucking magic looking that. But, aye. But, amazing. As well as that, I think like that, your wee background behind there, that was filmed in an old abandoned Six Flags amusement park in New Orleans, which was left abandoned after Hurricane Katrina.
Aye.
So, know what I mean?
No, aye. Quite sad, but quite good that got its flowers, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Notice flowers. Oh, I like the PlayStation. Do you like the PlayStation?
Aye. The PlayStation 2, I like, aye. That's brilliant, mate. It's done so well. We'll speak about favourite scenes later in
Hmm.
the show, but it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Another good bit of trivia as well. It's littered with. It's no fan service, but it's odes to the original, the OG. One of them was the original Jurassic Park ending inspired the finale. So the climactic T-Rex versus Indominus Rex showdown was a deliberate callback to Jurassic Park in 1993. Spielberg wanted the T-Rex to feel like a mythic saviour, not just another dinosaur. And it fucking, aye, worked.
It always comes back to say it about everybody that fucking hand in it. Every film.
Aye.
So, but I'm all for it, even if it's
It
VM.
saved the day, ended up saving the day. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Well, that'll
So-
help for Mosasaurus and Blue and his fucking compatriots as well, but
That's amazing. See how far back this fucking goes. Like me and Div, obviously my brother, fucking Paul Wayne's. We had a T-Rex, mate, and it was like a puppet. You put your horn right up this bastard and work its move. But many a cunt that fucking dinosaur.
aye. Do you know what? I never even thought I should have brought a couple of props in because we have in that room I'm talking every single Jurassic World dinosaur and some classic Jurassic Park dinosaurs, and we've got the new ones as well. Do you know what I mean? Because and they're massive and they cost fortunes, but they're great. Dwayne loves them. Do you know what I mean? They're fucking smashing.
But see, and saying that, I know this is fucking kind of off topic, right? But see when Godzilla came out in 1998, the
Yes.
fucking the Matthew Broderick one. See the toys you would get in fucking KFC for it. It was like the fucking like the Godzilla baby fucking heads and all that. Mate, they were fucking tremendous quality, man. It's
were.
fucking look. I'll need to Google them and fucking see they're like, still kicking about somewhere, man. But they were fucking tremendous.
No, you're totally right. It was just back in the day, things were just done so well, and that's a great example. KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, the movie stuff you got off of them at the time was fucking tremendous. I seen a photo of a guy the other day with it's a Batman 1989 glass fucking tumbler. It's smashing. See if you put that on eBay now, you'd get fucking hundreds of pounds, if no thousands for it.
Aye,
Amazing.
definitely, man. fuck. I remember assuming was it fucking Jurassic Park, The Lost World came out. I got a Jeff Goldblum. A wee sexy Jeff Goldblum in black.
Brilliant. Dr. Ian
Aye.
Malcolm, fucking great.
But stuff like that, know what I mean? But as well as filming on location at Six Flags, a lot of this was kind of filmed in the Hawaiian jungle on set. So wasn't all kind of staged. Like the gyrosphere, that was actually built and filmed in a Hawaiian jungle for authenticity. And I'm all for it.
Oh, how cool are they fucking things? Apart from having Jimmy Fallon and they're fucking annoying the life out of you. They are the coolest fucking mode of transport going about. Now, I would also say they wouldn't work in fucking Sucky Hall Street or Byers Road because the roads are like the fucking surface of the moon in Glasgow now, by the way, so they wouldn't take a long time smashing the bastards, but they are so cool, man. And aye, the way it glides through that jungle and in the long grass and all that, 360 views, stays upright, and you can see why it stays upright with the wee boys inside, and it says it in the word it's called, gyrosphere, gyroscopic, no, that jazz, it's amazing.
Aye, smashing. I see the fact that they actually built that fucking thing. Again, I thought that was CGI, but nope, built.
No.
So can't whack it. Can't whack it. As
A
well
good
as
bit
that.
of trivia. Oh, sorry, on you go.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was just going to say that a good bit of trivia was the Indominus Rex was designed to feel wrong, and that fucking totally works, man, right? Says the Indominus isn't just scary, it's intentionally unsettling. Its designers mixed familiar dinosaur traits with exaggerated, unnatural proportions so your brain registers it as being off, even before it starts wreaking havoc. And that's true. See, before it breaks out, or before you get a good look at it, the way it's described, the way you're getting told it's been manufactured, you're like, that's not right, man. Do you know what I mean? It's not right. It just says about how it ate its sibling. Do you know what I mean? Because it wants to be the OG. And Owen has a great line about it as well when he discovers about it and all that shit. But we'll get to that after. It's
I will
brilliant.
see that, putting that one into comparison to the last one it was at the one that just got the big fucking massive light bulb on its head. Like, what have you done there?
Aye. And they didn't even try with the name of that either. They called it a D-Rex. It's got a bigger name, which is a bit unpronounceable, but it looks fucking... I don't want to appear crass, but it looks like a disabled dinosaur. Looks no right.
Aye, fucking deformed, so to speak. Know what I mean?
It's got two sets of arms coming out the one socket on either side and all, and you're like,
aye.
I think fuck it's going that in it a lot.
Looks more like a fucking alien than anything else. Know what I mean? It's
Aye.
just fucking weird, man. But I found something else. I know a wee bit of trivia which I thought was quite funny. Chris Pratt actually predicted he'd be in a Jurassic Park film 9 years before he was actually hired, and he's actually pretending to have a phone call with Steven Spielberg accepting the role. Which is, I thought it was fantastic. Know what I mean? So
I know that.
There you go.
By the way, I love Chris Pratt. I love him. Love him to bits. I love everything I watch him on. I love all the movies he's in. I love him on talk shows. I love his bloopers for fucking Parks and Rec.
Right.
And he's a fucking flawless human being apparently as well. Do you know what I mean? He's good Christian, good father, husband and all that jazz. But he's out to have a fucking good time. He's great.
Do you know that his fucking father-in-law is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger, aye.
It's fucking brilliant, isn't it?
I remember I was a talk show. I can't remember how was it like the first time you went to meet Daddy and all that. But I was got to say it's a wee bit intimidating and stuff. You know what I mean? I can imagine.
Fucking,
hello, sit down. What are your intentions for my daughter? You must put a ring on her finger before you fuck her.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Lapkus, you son of a bitch. Stupid.
Oh.
So
Also,
you were
which
talking. Aye.
I think that I've kind of noticed and all. Like the director says he made the movie from kids' perspective, right? And you can see that. Like, as soon as you get there, it's all very bright and lit up and fucking. Know what I mean?
Oh,
No,
aye.
as opposed to like it's kind of light and bright and know what I mean, bright coloured and shit like that.
100%. You can see right off the bat, if you look for it, you can see the merch. The Waynes are running about with balloons, dinosaur floating balloons. There's every second stall is a plushie stall with dinosaur plushies. Like you said as well, you've got the petting zoo where you can ride a triceratops, and you've got mugs and glasses and everything all in the background there. I mean, you can see fucking wee shops and stalls and stuff like that. It's amazing, and it's designed totally for kids. See that? I'll I'll say it when they're one of my favourite scenes, but you're right, mate. Totally right.
Yes, yes. But I know you like Autumn, right? Is this the best Jurassic World film?
Yes.
Yeah,
Aye.
I would agree. Because I was
No contest.
no, this, aye, the second one's all right and like better. No, I mean it's not better than this, but they teeter off in my opinion. You know what I mean? But the Dominion one, I've watched twice, and I'm just going, no, you're not getting flowers. You're not getting flowers. You're getting weeds.
It's a trilogy. I think the graduation of the story is fucking tremendous. It goes for the park, then the park's fucked. Then it goes for the tyrants wanting to weaponise them, you know what I mean? And then it goes to the escaped animals in real life, which was always going to be a hard finale. It's no shite. It's just it's no up there. It's still made over $1 billion, so it done all right. I
Aye,
seen it
that's
in the pictures,
it.
which I've seen all of these in the cinema, and I'm so glad I did. But the second one gets a lot of flack, and I don't know why. I think the second one's fucking great as well. It's great about the story. The writing of the story's fucking great because the island's blowing up. Well, maybe they another day, so I don't want to go into too much about it. So what we're going to do? Oh, we're going to get fucking megalomaniacs to fucking steal the dinosaurs, re-engineer them, sell them for money and all that. Brilliant.
Aye.
But aye, this
But
one, mate, is tremendous.
because I think it was you were getting to see the park actually working. Know what I mean?
Aye,
I think that was like a sense that like that fucking this thing existed.
right.
Know what I mean?
That's it. That's what we never got to see in the original three. We got to see them going to see what it was, what Richard Hammond wanted it to be, which is this, and it never happened because of the way things fucked up. Because that fat bastard stole eggs. Know what I mean?
Ah,
Um,
ah,
uh, and because fucking Samuel Jackson when he stopped smoking fags, man. But
ah.
it's great. You're right. I remember being in total awe. That was my question answered for 1993. Fucking watched it. Wow, this looks like a well-oiled machine. It's fucking smashing. It's busy,
Mm.
and I want to go to Isla Nubla. Know what I mean? That's great. Absolutely great.
Nice.
Uh,
It's like the fucking
just
thing, man. It's like, see, not to say it's fucking uber family friendly, right? Because people get ate and munched and all this, but see, in this one, I know it felt different for Jurassic Park. It felt like, see, the original Jurassic Park, it felt a bit more, like, I don't know, more adulty. Know what I mean? It's weird. It's kind of weird to describe. Know what I mean? Because
aye,
it's like
clever girl.
it's, it seems a bit darker. If you know what I mean?
Aye. That was a lot of shot at night time, right enough. It was a bit darker.
I know, but I mean, like, see the whole fucking
Aye,
like.
the
I'm just
first one was darker, mate, and a lot of it to do with that was the what you didn't see till you seen it. I mean that
uh,
I forgot how I watched it not long ago, the original three, and I forgot how long it takes for the T Rex to fucking show up after that first vibration in the water. in the car.
Mm.
It's fucking a long time, man, before you see it. You hear it, and you know it's there, but then it's pissed the rain, it's dark, there's thunder and lightning. You're right, it's scary, very scary.
Mm. Aye. Aye. Cheers for getting me there, mate.
That was
Very sad
we
that
went to
was
see
not the
the.
cunt.
I've said this before. We went to pictures to see the original Jurassic Park. My mum and her friend were there and took on a wee half bottle in that in the dark. My mum went up to go to the toilet and never came back. And then when the lights went up at the end of the movie, my mum was sitting with another family, fucking steaming, thinking it was us. You know what I mean? So, fucking get me out of here, man.
Fucking brilliant. Probably like that with the wee wings. I like it. Hey, go and get yourself a chocolate bar.
It just shows how engrossed we were in the film, but because we never went up to go and look for my mum. I was like, she not come back, Robbie? No. I hope she's all right.
Amazing, man.
You mentioned about the location and all that, about theme park wise. Many of the park attractions were based on real theme park ideas. The gyrospheres, Mosasaurus Stadium, and park layout were inspired by actual Universal theme park concepts that were once considered for real world attractions, though maybe wisely abandoned.
Aye. Fuck. Well, see, I was kind of thinking that and all. Do you think you would be able to get away with this and just have animatronic dinosaurs cutting about?
Probably. I mean, there's a Jurassic tour, which I keep missing all the time when I'm working, and you go and see animatronics that go around Britain, and I keep missing it. And but the tickets are a fucking pretty penny for that. It's only ever
Aye.
here for fucking like a holiday weekend or something. It's never here for a run of weeks.
Aye.
So I always
Is
miss
that
it.
the Walking with Dinosaurs fucking thing or something like that?
I think that is.
Aye.
I think it's about
Aye.
fucking 55 quid a ticket or something. And my boys would love it. So I'll need to hopefully fuck it. I'll take a sickie next time. Fuck it. Don't care. Gonna go.
Can you go on you like in bed? Next thing I fucking down it. What was that? Oh, that was me coughing.
But I if something was on this scale and somebody had like an endless pot of money, like fucking Sultan money, to make animatronic dinosaurs, I think it would do well, depending where it was and how accessible it was and how affordable it was. I would go and see it.
Aye. I'd be there. I'd be there.
Yeah.
But see one thing I know, right? No, I know that we'll kind of get into the end idea of how these big companies were going to turn the dinosaurs into weapons. See the original training of the raptors. I guess it's a kind of good idea now, but see when I first seen it, man, I was like, oh come on. This is fucking
Aye.
no.
Aye. You're trying to say that you're training evolution out of a fucking hunter killer. And you're like that at the start. I was like with you and I was like, that's a bit fucking far fetched and all that. But you get many of the stories the films going, Owen had them fae they were hatched. And then you look at the real world, right, and there's wolves can be trained, can't they? To a certain
Yeah.
extent, tigers and lions can be fucking trained. And they're just an evolvement of these guys, you know what I mean? We all know these are birds. These eventually become birds, you know what I mean? But they're hunter killers, they're predators. So Owen says, I'll say it now, one of my favourite lines, I am kid. And the question to him is, who's the alpha? You know what I mean? And he goes, I am kid. Oh no, you're looking at him, kid. And I'm like, aye. So these four dinosaurs know him for birth. They trust him. Don't trust any cunt else. But aye. It's more believable, more plausible the way if you look at it on a grander scale. But I was like you at the very start, like, the Raptors, they cunts for the first one. Oh, tear you opened. Well, you're still fucking watching it. You know what I mean?
Right, it's fucking aye. I was the thing is, I guess in time I've kind of like warmed towards it, but I was like, man, nah, this is fucking. Especially, like, I know every cunt likes the fucking third one, the original Jurassic Parks, know what I mean? But even the ones in that, mate, like, they were fucking uber intelligent, know what I mean? And it's like, are they going to be like fucking trained like dogs? Know what I mean? Like, come on, like they're hardly like submissive fucking creatures, but hey,
Aye,
room for growth, room for growth.
that's that. On that, Blue the Raptor, he was obviously the beta, but he's the alpha of the other three betas. He's the beta. He's Blue the Raptor, became a fan favourite by accident. Blue's distinct personality wasn't originally meant to steal the show. Audience reactions during test screenings were so strong that the filmmakers leaned into the character, eventually making her one of the most emotional anchors of the franchise, and that's fucking bang on, because she's prominent throughout the trilogy.
Yeah, yeah. Even wee baby Blue.
Baby Blue, aye.
Blue, you're my boy.
Aye, I like Blue. A lot of time for Blue. My boy loves Blue. Velociraptor Blue.
Aye. Talk about the Indominus Rex, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a thing now, but well, no new, but there always had to be like a new dinosaur in it for you to go, oh fuck.
Yes, definitely, because we couldn't just lean on the T-Rex again as being the dominant man. But they've wrote it so well that it's a fucking mirror up to society at the time as well. So you've got everything you want. You've got the dinosaurs. This is the most amazing thing in the fucking world. Aye, but you need something more. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So they create this fucking behemoth monster. Do you know what I mean? The psychopath of all dinosaurs that doesn't give a fuck. On again says it's trying to figure out where it is in the food chain. It very quickly fucking realises at the top of the food chain. You know what I mean? It just wants to eat everything. And we find out later, it's part raptor, part T-Rex. It's a fucking killing machine. You know what I mean?
Behemoth.
Aye, and we all know that the raptors are intelligent as well, so it's got that thinking noggin on, which is described well throughout the thing as well. But as a concept, it's fucking brilliant. It's terrifying and all. I've got two of them in there, and it's fucking scary.
And that's what I'm kind of like saying. See, like the second one, like the new dinosaur they make in that. Again, it's like a different, like doing the scary route again. Know what I mean? It's more a fucking monster than a dinosaur. Know what I mean?
The Indoraptor.
It's aye.
Ultimate weapon.
It is. It's a big freaky looking bastard like, hanging on. Know what I mean? But it's just because I remember. I think it might have been Jurassic Park 3 again. See when that big fucking dinosaur appeared. Know what I mean? Starts milking the T-Rex and all that. You're like, oh.
Aye.
And it just felt like, aye, there's a new dinosaur every one now. So
no, but for all the T-Rex gets its balls kicked over the three movies, there's the bigger dinosaur never fucking tears its throat out. Always just leaves it knocked out. That's what I mean.
it's like a Rocky film, innit? Fucking, you're just expecting to hear the bell going off. Ding.
Aye. We can't end a Jurassic World or a Jurassic Park movie without a fucking T-Rex roar. You know what I mean? Although, in the second one, we don't. The second one, it ends with Blue at the top of the like Los Angeles Canyon. That kind of fucking sea line bark. So
but
that's where Blue gets her flowers.
oh fucking hell, man! Oh, the green grocers. But favourite scenes, mate. Hit us with your best.
Shot fire away. I'm going to go with the whole opening of the movie. It does it. It awestruck me, and it did a lot of other people. The very first thing they do in this movie is a big fucking dinosaur-like foot coming into the snow, and it goes boom, but it pans away, and it's a fucking crow, right? So you're like, right away, yeah, bastard. But it's clever as well because birds come from dinosaurs. So there we go. So that's just a fucking geeky fact that I like to put in. But they very quickly get to the park. We very quickly see that there's a pair of brothers getting packed into a motor to go to this park, and we're there basically within fucking 3-4 minutes. And when we get there, just the scale of the place, you're looking up with the boys. Everything's going on. There's a monorail. There's wains with balloons, there's children laughing, it's that fucking score behind it all. And then they get into the information centre or the epicentre, and it's holographic dinosaurs and a woman talking to you and all that. It's so much to take in. And I'm excited with Gray. Gray's the younger brother. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Fucking, what else is here and all that jazz? And then there's wee knockbacks to the original, like that wee fucking DNA guy's cutting about. And then Dr. Richard Hammond. And you're like, it's the guy, that's him. So I love all that, mate. I love it. Absolutely love it.
No, I love what I just said, mate. It's like fucking, you're getting to see where you never got to see. You know what I mean? Like, so when you see the original Jurassic Park, you're going, aye, the film's good, but I would have liked to have seen the fucking part one. No, I
And you're like, wow, it does. It works. It's amazing. It also gives you nods to behind the scenes because Claire's fucking cutting about. She's in the control centre, making sure everything's all right, and she meets Mr. Masrani. He's the new Richard Hammond. He was an understudy of Hammond's, you know what I mean? He's got it up and running, but he's just another eccentric billionaire. And it also introduces you to the fact that Claire is just a short-sighted, career-driven, stats-heavy, unempathetic kind of woman. She's career-driven, you know what I mean? That's all she cares about is getting that 92% up to 93% satisfaction and all that jazz.
because I'd say her character arc in it's fucking probably the better out of everybody's in it. Know what I mean? Like you say, is this
Definitely.
cold fucking executive kind of fucking role to a fucking. She ends up like an action woman, didn't she? And fucking a super auntie.
That's it,
Yeah.
because the boys are getting sent to spend time with her. Do you know what I
Mm.
mean? Because she's not seen them in forever. Because she doesn't even know how long it's been. What's it been? 2, 3 years, and big one's like 7 years it's been. And then even later in the movie, when Owen asks her, right, what ages are they? She's like, one's about that big, and you don't even fucking know your nephew's ages. You know what I mean? So, aye, her arc is fantastic. Aye.
Definitely. One for me, mate, which I think's fucking it's brilliant. It's when the Dominus Rex tricks them into thinking it's escape. And that's just fucking. It says so much with very little. Know what I mean?
Aye.
It's fucking claws up again. If you've not seen this, leaves claw marks up beside its pen. No fucking heat signature on it, and it can't be seen anywhere. Know what I mean? So it's gave the impression that it's fucking got out to trick people to get into the cage. Know what I mean? It's amazing.
Aye. It was amazing. As we said earlier, it's spliced between T-Rex and Velociraptor, so it is uber intelligent from a Velociraptor point of view. So it's done that, mate, right? You've said it's put claw marks up the wall. Aye, I'm going to go and hide in the bushes now. They'll think I've fucking climbed out that wall. It then learns, after that big dramatic scene or that, it then learns after that, once it's escaped, that they found it. They knew it was there. And he's like, how the fuck did they know I was here? Oh, I've got a tracker in me. I'm fucking biting that bastard out of me. They'll no find me now. And he does that later in the movie. You're like, oh, this is a sinister bastard, this.
Oh, you're a creepy bastard.
That's,
It's fucking. Man.
That's a great scene, mate.
Aye. Oh, that's another one for me, mate. I've not even wrote the name of the dinosaur down, but you might be able to tell me it. It's when they're sitting in the big aquarium and they're dangling a big fucking shark out of the water, and then this big fucking dinosaur leaps out, man. You're like, I just called it the aqua dino.
That, sir, is a mosasaurus.
There you go, mate. There you go. A mosasaurus. So that means it drinks mimosas, eh? No, but
Fucking,
aye,
that's
but see,
another
you just seen that and all. See the size and the scale of that fucking thing. It was just, aye, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this.
It's a wee step up for the fucking Sea Life Centre, let me tell you. It's amazing, man. She's seeing that in the big screen. And by the way, see hearing that in the big screen, no, I wish I'd went to see that in 5D or is it 7D? You get sprayed. Done that once in Blackpool. It's fucking awesome. At the pictures, you get sprayed and you get smells and all that. When you're watching the movie and the chair fucking vibrates. That'd have been great to watch that. But even as a movie perspective, you've just seen that happening. That big mosasaurus come up and fucking bite into the shark. They're all sitting watching it. They all get soaked, and then the chairs retract down to below water level, and you see it swimming about, and just fucking, you're like, oh, I go to that fucking place, man.
That's exactly it, mate. That's a lot. Oh, that's fucking smashing that.
Aye. Brilliant.
Uh,
Another great scene for me. There's fucking, it's littered with this. I think this movie's fabulous, by the way. You probably fucking get that, people. I'll go later on in the movie when the pteranodons get out. The pteranodons are the flying dinosaurs, people. All right. See when they get out.
Can't you elaborate on what a pteranodon is for the people at home there, Craig?
Right. See when they get out, and then they're seen by the two wall guards coming. Fucking raise alarm, and then they just start swooping in and fucking picking up people, picking up Wayne's, picking up poor Zoe, who's played by Katie McGrath, who's a handsome woman, by the way. Handsome woman. She doesn't get a lot of time in this movie, but she's not only picked up, she's fucking dropped into the Mosasaurus tank, and her and the Pteranodon get fucking gobbled up by the Mosasaurus.
That's what I mean. I'm curious as to what that lassie done. Look, I mean, because she gets by far the fucking worst death.
She does. She gets captured by a dinosaur and then eaten with that dinosaur that catches her. But she's a cow in this anyway. She's obviously Claire's assistant, so she's not really getting a fuck about the boys. She's always in her blower and all that jazz. But she's got a thankless task. She's been asked to babysit Claire's nephews, who she was meant to be spending the weekend with. You know what I mean? So she's a cow, I know. But Zoe gets fucked, man. But the pteranodons just swooping in and all that, picking up people, grabbing. There's one guy you see in this, and he's got a bevy, and they're all coming. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he goes back for his drink, takes his drink. Like, he must have been for Glasgow.
Oh, see him. He is actually a famous person. Actually, I think he might be the owner of, see, like the Margaritaville business. I actually think he might be in charge of that. I like to say his name might be Warren Buffett or something. Something along the lines.
There you go, mate.
But
that's good advertising then. No matter what happens in life, don't forget your mimosa.
It's no Warren Buffett. It's somebody, but have you guys far too old?
He's another, mate.
But for me, again, it's very slight, but it's like, see when they've hunted down in Indominus Rex, and they've kind of cornered it with the raptors, and then the raptors start talking, and then just see that realization when the raptors turn round, and you're just seeing like Owen's face and all that on the camera strapped to the raptors. I thought that was fucking mega. But there's some treachery here.
Oh, by the way, your heart fucking sinks, because they don't tell you what this dinosaur's made from until that moment, and it's Owen that realises, along with us, that thing's part raptor, because they just turn around and look at the humans and go, "Aye, right, Gaffer, got your instructions." Brilliant, fucking brilliant, and scary as fuck, by the way.
True. Aye, because it's like, it's like, but the whole betrayal, you know what I mean? These are your secret weapon, and it just gets turned against you, man. It's very naughty. And by the way, the guy's name was Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, well, got his second name right. Well done.
Aye.
Might be related to one.
Margaritaville, a nod to his famous song and brand. So he must be a singer. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Brilliant.
Another favourite scene for myself, because obviously this is their second attempt to fucking get the raptor, the Indominus. The first attempt, which by the way, it takes them a long fucking time to get to the decision that we need to get this thing, by the way. We need to go and fucking take this thing down. It takes a long fucking time. So they send the tack team into the jungle, and that's when they realise what the fuck's this big bit of flesh, and that's when they realise that's its tracker. She's tore it out, and it just comes out the fucking trees. I've watched this a million times. I've said I still can't see it in the fucking trees, even though I know it's coming out the trees. And they realise, like Dr. Henry Wong, that designed all these bastards. He says that the part of the blood was spliced with cuttlefish, which is fucking camouflage. That wee guy just shouts, "It can camouflage!" That's when it comes out and just tears the team apart. If it's no biting one in half, it's flinging a guy into the tree and breaking his back, you know that? Or somebody to try to run away is getting fucked with its tail. And you just see all the lifelines gone dead. And one's called Bruce. Well, Craig. One's called Craig. So I get done in, mate.
Aye, was mate. That's fucking brilliant again, because you're like, how can they pull off this dinosaur just fucking sneaking up on people? You know what I mean? Like it says, just the fucking whole camera. Because again, watching it last night, I'm like you, right here. I'm going to see this bastard before I see it. You know what I mean? And boom, it's there. It's done that before. See when is it Mr. Madrani and all that, and they go to see. He goes to see it for the first time, and it's just looking in the bushes and all that. And you're going, let me see this bastard.
Because Masrani says, I thought it was white, and she's like, well, doesn't he always white? You know what I mean? And that's true. I've got a white one in there and all. Fucking a white Indominus. I've got a grey Indominus. There's a few fucking colours actually, but you're like that wee bastards put fucking cuttlefish into it. You know what I mean? That can.
He's got a lot to answer for, that actor. I'm sure he's
BD
Hugo
Wong.
Strange in Gotham and all.
Aye, BD Wong. It's not him. I know who you're thinking about. But yeah, he was. He's the original for the original 3 as well.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
But it was a lot more youthful and charismatic looking and a happy person. But his arc in this trilogy is a kind of sad one and all, because he gets drunk in his own
Frankenstein.
Power. Aye. Very true.
But,
one of the best lines in the film, right enough. But we'll get to that.
Aye, definitely. But last favourite scene for me, mate, is when Indominus attacks them in the gyrosphere. It's fucking it's a wee smashing bit of cinema. You know what I mean? Obviously, they went off road and they've clocked these other dinosaurs, and the young boys like that. No, there's another dinosaur there, and you're seeing the reflection of it in the glass, and it's just, oh, that's no bad. That
tremendous. But that is brilliant. It's a brilliant scene. It's the only scene for me that's flawed.
Oh.
And see when I tell you why, you'll never unsee it again in your life. The Dominus picks the boys up in the gyrosphere, and they're facing it. Right? They're facing its mouth, and it batters it on the ground. However, when they get out, they're facing the ground. They're not facing its mouth anymore. So that's the only flawed bit in that movie for me. And you'll never unsee it again, unfortunately. But it is a fucking tremendous scene. Even the chase when they get out the gyrosphere and they're running to that edge of the cliff with the waterfall. And every time they jump and it goes, I always think, oh, fucking, they made it. You know what I mean? It's so good.
I guess even the way it's hanging near the edge, looking down for them in the water. You're like that.
And its tail's wagging.
Aye.
Like a duck. Which is, again, brilliant, because another one of my favourite scenes as well is when they find the Brachiosauruses, they're all slain, and they're nursing this one to death. And that's when Owen looks at the hill with his rifle, that wee rifle. So what's that going to do? He's looking, and he sees all the Brachiosauruses all dead, and he realises, says it's killing for sport. It's not even hunting for food now. It's just fucking, it's domineering. It's doing this for a laugh. And you're like, this is the T-800 of the fucking dinosaur world. It can't be reasoned with, can't be bargained with.
This, my friends, is the full Malky.
That would have been an easier name to
but
remember than Indominus Rex. But when you first hear that name in Rob and Claire says it to Owen and he just fucking laughs.
I
Dominus Rex.
was it? Horizon fucking lines brings you the Indominus Rex. I'm like, oh.
Aye, that's the sponsor. Rails and
I know,
Wireless
man.
give you the Dominus Rex.
EA Sports. It's in the dinosaur.
Aye.
Lines, mate. What about lines? I'm like, have you got any other favourite scenes, mate, you want to mention before we go into lines?
Tunnels. Mr. Masrani in the helicopter, realising all the money in the world doesn't make him a fucking good pilot. See that moment he realises that he's gone down? Oh, it just goes, oh, like that. Right into the fucking Pteranodon Avery, smashing that and letting all the birds out and all that. That's tremendous. The explosion, then Dominus runs away for the explosion, and all these birds get out and start coming. That's just excellent. That's a great scene. The scene where Claire decides to go fucking. He's like her at a Crocodile Dundee. She just rips her sleeves off, ties her fucking hangman, goes like that, and Chris Pratt just looks and goes like that. What is this? I'm ready to go and all that. And then she starts shouting and he goes like that. Quiet. He goes, you cannot speak to me like one of my animals. That's funny as fuck. There's comedy in the movie. There is comedy in it.
Aye.
Favourite
Well, it
lines,
has to
mate,
be
you
with
go.
people
You
getting
have to be. Aye.
Oh, well,
You have to be some
funny
because
you should say
I know
that,
them
mate.
all.
That was well, that's how where I'll kick off my favourite lines. As she goes, like, you can come pick up their scent, can't you? You can track them. And he was like, I was with the Navy, no the Navajo.
That's fucking creases me, man. Brilliant. It's such a fucking Star-Lord thing to say, I know, you know what I mean? You're funny as fuck.
That's what I was going to say, mate. So it feels like it's only a line Chris Pratt could deliver, know what I mean? It's fucking. I'll say another one because I feel I might be knocking this off you, but it's comes for the wee scientist. Monster is a relative term to a canary. A cat is a monster. We're just used to being the cat, and you're like that. Oh,
It's
it's
fucking
dark.
so good, man. He probably got the best fucking line in the film. It's so good because it makes you just stop and go, he's fucking right. Do you know what I mean? He also has another great line when he says, you didn't ask for perfection, you asked for more teeth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that makes Mr. Mizrani go like that. All right, aye, cool. You know what I mean? You're quite right. I did ask for more teeth, and that's what you gave me. And
It's like that age-old question. It's like fucking they done it. They didn't ask should they do it. They just said they just knew they were capable of doing it. Know what I mean? So they done it.
another great line is between Mizrani and Claire when he's trying to see the dinosaur, and he just goes like that. I was told there was two of them. She had a sibling. What happened to it? And Claire just says, aye, she ate it. And he's like, what? You know what I mean? It's great. It's fucking great. Just a wee short throwaway line, man.
To add on to that fucking that scene, that line there is like when Claire asks him, "Do you think it will scare the kids?" And he goes, "The kids? That's will give the parents nightmares."
Is that good? It's fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah. And again, another one from Mizrani, mate, I thought was fucking. It's funny, but it's kind of true and all. The key to a happy life is to accept that you are never really actually in control.
Aye.
And you're like, aye, you're right there, aye.
I like that comedy bit about Mazrani because it gives off the eccentric millionaire. He's that bored he's fucking learning to fly a helicopter, know what I mean? Mr. Mazrani, you're flying. Yes, I got my license. And then the guy goes like that. He goes, 2 more days. 2 more days. She's not actually got his license yet. When she's taking off and and he's doing it dead shakily and all that, and she's fucking shiting herself. It's brilliant, man. I wanted hundreds of lines, mate, but see in this movie, right? see Ty Simpkins, who plays Grey, he's the younger brother, right? He's also the young boy in Iron Man 3 people, for context.
Yeah.
That's the one you don't recognise at Tony Stark's funeral. He's that boy,
I
right?
know, mate. Oh, fuck.
So he it's touched on that he is some sort of genius, some sort of very, very, very clever young man. I would suggest he's maybe autistic, but they never lean into it that much because he knows facts and figures and stuff like that. But I feel as if in the film they start him like that, and then they forget all about it. But he's meant to be this kind of genius. His big brother says to him one time, "I thought you were meant to be this kind of fucking genius," because he doesn't get a common sense question, which is an autistic trait. But aye, he can tell you how long it is to get to the airport and all that. He's like, 35 minutes. No, 45 minutes, 30 in good traffic. And you're like, how's a Wayne know that? You know what I mean?
Aye,
But,
you're right, mate. There's circumstances of that because obviously when he runs into the auditorium and all that, and he's picking the different DNA things and all that, and that's found in every dinosaur or every living thing and all that. Know what I mean? It was like fucking. And then obviously, as you know, I was talking about there's 4 dinosaurs here, and he's like, no, there's 5, and he sees the reflection before you. Know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? Well, obviously, it's part of the film, but hey.
and then there's that line just with the tag team guy, camouflage! And then fucking hell breaks loose, man. It's brilliant. This Pratt's got a great wee bit of dialogue where he's in the control room. And he's, again, as I said earlier, it takes the longest time for fucking Mizrani and the people in power to sign off and let's get this fucker. Do you know what I mean? He's giving him the speech. Goes like that. You've got a fucking genetically modified hybrid dinosaur. She's seen all of this for the first time. She's trying to figure out where she is in the food chain. And I don't think you want to know the answer to that. And that's, you just see Mizrani. He's fucking right, you know what I mean? He is right. But he still gets packed out the fucking control room. Get him out of here. You know what I mean?
I guess it's even about when he's in the pen and all, he goes like that. Animals raised in captivity don't usually play well with others, sort of thing. And he goes, it's only got one positive relationship, and it's with that. And it's talking about the crane lowering food. And you're going, aye, shit like that. It's fucking, I suppose that matters. You know what I mean?
You see it. He comes across as the expert brilliantly in this movie. Right for the start when he's training them. Hey, eyes on me. They're all looking up in sync and all that. Brilliant. Hey. Blow. Hey, don't give me that shit. I'm the fucking man. Like,
I like how these are all. Is it Vincent D'Onofrio's line of noise like going, I rescued a wolf pup, raised it back to health and all that, and then one night, wife came to me with a knife, took a chunk out of the arm, and you guys like, oh, you put him down? He went, no. That's that. Fucking right, you went there. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Fucking saved you.
He's your typical fucking fanny in this movie.
Aye.
Vincent D'Onofrio, I love him. He's a great actor and all that. But even the way he's been wardrobed in this movie, he's designed to be too fat for the shirt he's fucking in. And he's trying to be your pal. He's like, as that gaffer tries to be your pal, you're like, fuck off, mate, right? You're not my pal.
Aye.
Hey, Owen, got the meeting at the palm of your hand. Owen's like that. What can I do for you? Do you know what I mean? And that's when the plot comes that, you've got them trained though, that maybe want to do a field test. She's like, no, it's based on trust. You know what I mean? Don't fucking get away from me, you bastard. He's itching all film to get the Raptors in the field, as I say, but when he does, gets them fucked, innit?
That's what I mean. You've always got to have one of these guys in these films that you don't like. You know what I mean? I think it's just part of the Jurassic Park fucking formula. You know what I mean? Fat guy in the first one. Second one, it's again the fucking that wee guy with the glasses. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Third one, it's the boy that fucking steals the eggs. You know what I mean? You just constantly somebody's an asshole. Which I'm going to. What is it with some of these people, mate? It's like, look, imagine it as like dogs, right? That dog looks fucking rabid. We'll take it and we'll fucking like, no, we will not. You know what I mean?
Fucking, when's the house, Davy? Fucking, alright. Eat his dinner and all that.
Fucking. Never done me any harm. Like, you've literally got a fucking tear out your throat.
I know. They go for Anakin Skywalker, didn't they? I want more, and I know I shouldn't. You know what I mean? That, their actors are fucking perfectly scary, doing what they're doing. Just
Aye.
why just leave it at that. But again, it's the human trait. You get the most
Aye.
amazing thing, and you want an upgrade again. You want to make
Aye.
it better.
See, that's kind of that is like a kind of self-reflecting thing, I know, right? Because you're like that going, I would never get bored got to see a fucking dinosaur, not right? But here we are, and we're like, aye, Marvel films are pish now. Know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, some of them are pish, but it's just because they were just done better. But see, Steve the Eternals came out in the fucking 90s or something. We'd have been like that. Yeah, that's fucking alright, that film. Know what I mean? But it's just, you're spoiled, know what I mean?
You're spoilt. That's very true. However, I would say that if I could go somewhere and see an extinct animal that had been scientifically brought back, I don't think I would ever get fucking sick of it if it was an animal that was interesting. And dinosaurs fucking tick that box. I don't think society could get fucking sick of it. Do you know what I mean? Or if you could reincarnate a fucking one of the best minds of the last fucking 500 years and sit and have a chat with him, Einstein or fucking.
But see, to give you that,
Eh,
give you a kind of example of that, right? Very recently, right? Whether it's bullshit or no, whatever the fuck it is, right? Very recently, governments around the world have went, aye, there's UFOs flying about. We don't know where the country, we've recovered a couple of them and all that, right? See, like, universally, the world went, meh. Know what I mean? You're like,
Aye. Because we're all tuned to the fucking that wee box in we're on, aren't we? So before the UFOs have been kind of prominent in the last 6 months to a year, we were already warned 2, 3, 4 years before that by conspiracy theorists, as they're called, but people in the know and people that aren't in the know that this was going to happen anyway. This was the next thing that
Mm.
the man was going to try and fucking cloud their eyes with. There was an epidemic, which was COVID, was then going to be contacted by, what is it, first contact they call it, or whatever
yeah.
like that. So that was next on the list, apparently. So, and then every third scroll, whatever you're on, is something AI'd. My mum always asked me the other day about AI and what actually is it and what does it do and stuff. And we're trying to tell her. And my mum's not stupid. She's a clever woman. But she wasn't getting a grasp of it. So I came across these reels yesterday that are, I sent you a couple. Go back to 1969, get into a party, get Bob Dylan there, John Lennon, and all the
Mm.
models of the day. So I sent that to my mum yesterday. I went, Ma, this is AI. And she's like, that looks so real that it's scary. Because my mum lived through the 60s and all that jazz, and some of her heroes in there. And she's like, how the fuck? Marion Faithless? What's she doing there with fucking Jimi Hendrix? And that's amazing. That's amazing. How? And I was like, that's AI. That's just one bit AI. And then the next thing I sent her was two cats with high-vis jackets on plastered on the wall. I says, that's AI, I know. You know what I mean? I says, it's scary. Very
Aye.
scary. So that's got the thinking as well. I don't know what I'm watching sometimes as well. I don't know. Every second question I'm asking myself is that AI or is it no?
Mm.
Because it's that good.
Aye.
You've got
Aye.
fucking Bob Barker painting fucking himself with a bottle of
Yeah,
vodka
I
and all
know.
that. You know what I mean?
I know, mate. I was fucking killing myself laughing, man.
Paint your ma. Ha ha ha. Fucking great.
But this question, I know, mate. I've wrote this question down just to ask you, right? But I know you can't really answer it. But when are the people going to learn that dinosaurs can't be contained? So we're up to what, 7 films now, and they just fucking wreak havoc.
Aye. 7 movies and about 3 currently running animated series, which are fucking great, by the way. If you've not seen them, they're on Netflix. They're really good. The Jurassic World things. I would hazard a guess that they'll start learning when one of these movies doesn't make £1 billion. That's when we'll obviously that. As I said, it's a mirror to humans. Humans will never fucking learn anything that's bad for you or anything that they can't control. Some things, Alfred says it, as we know, some people just want to watch the world burn, and that's very true. But there's some things out there that just cannot be fucking trained, or can't be contained, or can't be can't 360 some things, you know what I mean? So no, humans will never learn, mate. If this
See,
was
that's
a
the
real
whole thing.
thing, it would fuck up the exact same way as this movie's getting fucked up.
But see the right that we were talking about there, like fucking how they need to keep making new dinosaurs because people get bored of it and all that. See these films doing so well, even though they're gradually no getting as good or no as good. Does that kind of prove that people would go see dinosaurs regardless?
Aye, does well, aye, but it does. They might see the next instalment. And Rebirth, visually again, is flawless. It's it's a spectacle to watch. The story's shite. It is. You said there about will people ever learn? The start of Rebirth is one of the most secure facilities on the planet Earth, and it is crippled by a fucking Snickers wrapper. Do you know what I mean? That's
That
how
was when people weren't allergic to peanuts.
a Snickers wrapper cripples this fucking whole island and the whole facility. So, aye, people will never learn. That's obviously a PhD, a guy of fucking letters that should know better, but he takes a fucking candy wrapper into a fucking a clean room. I think they call it, innit? A clean room. Aye.
We've got a Snickers fatality.
Fucking no half, man. Well, he gets his anyway. He deserved that bastard.
Oh,
The big
100%.
Mongo dinosaur fucking chows him.
But I'll ask you for your mark of the movie, mate. I know it's a fun favourite yourself, so
10 out of 10.
he's a 10 out of 10 for Craig there. 10 out of 10. For me, mate, I get a 9 out of 10. And it's only because I like the original better.
Mhm.
I mean, just seemed to, again, 93 that came out, I was born 92. That's when I was first seeing dinosaurs, know what I mean?
Aye.
So
That-
it's...
we done that, didn't we? We done Jurassic Park, the OG, didn't we?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, that was. So we'll go back and see that, people, if you want to know what we thought about that, because I kind of disagree with you, because that was the film of its time. The film. That was groundbreaking. It was fucking smashing. Maybe gave it a 10 or no, I can't remember. But aye, this one for me it's a flawless movie. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the franchise, I suppose. Aye. And I love watching my Waynes love it. 30 odd year after the original came out. And it's great. And again, the wee things that we've nodded to about like, Velociraptor Blue has its own personality, its own character. It fucking really does, man. And it's a CGI. It doesn't exist, but it's amazing. And there's arcs in this film as well. You talked about Claire's arc for being a career-driven bitch to an empathetic aunt. You know what I mean? Even her arc with Owen as well. She treats him like fucking Phil that she went on a date with one time, and he's just, I suppose, the bit of rough, isn't he? It's like that. Dinosaurs want to eat.
Tumble.
They want to hunt. They want to. You can relate to at least two of those things, can't you? She's like, how dare you, you fucking kid. You know what I mean? But there's also an arc between the brothers, Zach and Gray. Zach's too cool for school, only interested in girls. His younger brother has a fucking backpack on 24/7 and wants to tell you what fucking blue sounds like, what green, the square root of toenails, you know what I mean? Can't be fucked with his wee brother. But they come closer through, obviously, the happenings of this movie, because he has to G him up at one point and all that as well. Do you know what I mean? It's cool, no, we can stay out here a few more minutes and all that, you're alright, you'll be your big brother.
See this, mate. I think it's more like the original than many of the other films. Know what I mean? Because you have got obviously the two Waynes for the first one. You've got your expert. Know what I mean? You're actually seeing the part working, stuff like that. It's just, I think it takes the best out of the originals and does it better. See, effects wise and grander scale and all that stuff. Know what I mean? So it's
100%.
aye. So a smashing film, man. Smashing.
See,
I
one
mean,
of
it
the
was
funniest bits in this I forgot to say as well. It's Vivian and Lowry, right? That's the guy and lassie who work in the control centre. They're kind of colleagues. They're in it. They're quite
aye.
prominent in the film. One of the funniest bits in that is when he's like, I'm going to get there, I'm going to get there. And it's built up to this romantic, going to get a fucking big wind shaft it. And he goes to get it and she goes like, whoa, 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 I've got a boyfriend. Oh, okay. It just fucking goes, man. Brilliant.
Oh, you never mentioned them. Why would I? Like fucking aye, man. So aye, a 9 and a 10, and again, my fucking 9 is just because I like another one better. But I mean, I
Aye.
suppose fuck it, I'll get a 10. Know what I mean? Because out
Yeah.
of the new ones, it is definitely the best one. Know what I mean? It's the one I was most excited to see, and it's the one I like the best out of them. Know what I mean? So aye, two
Can I
tens,
just,
two tens there.
can I tell you what other people thought? IMDb 6.9 and Rotten Tomatoes 72. So roughly a 7. So the majority
Mm.
get a 7, which is fair fucks, fair dues, and all that jazz. But there you go. What a way to
Aye.
start the series, people. Season 7. 20 out
Aye,
of
we went
20.
back in time to the future.
Oh,
But talking about the beginning, where do we go from here? And it's up to you to pick a number, sir.
ooh. Pick a number. Series 7, pick a number of Christopher's list. I will pick. This came out in 2015. I will pick 15.
You can get two different fucking films, man.
Oh,
And how funny it was because we were talking about it not that long ago. The second episode of the new series will be Danny Dyer's The Business.
oh, brilliant. Get to polish off my London accent. Oh, it's Waco as it can, you know what? Yeah, mustard.
Mate, I've not seen this in fucking years, man.
Neither have
Oh,
I. But
oh.
I'm already excited to see the his wife by the pool and all that. You
I think
know
it's
I'm
more the
talking
soundtrack
about.
for me, mate. Fucking,
Oh, aye, fuck.
oh, smashing, man.
Aye. Some of the clobber and all that as well, but can't whack a good fucking London themed movie. Especially as a bit of
Yeah.
fucking gangsterism in it and all that. And Danny Dyer to peak his powers, obviously.
Oh, that
Good
says, mate, it
choice, sir.
might be fucking its best film and all. But aye. So there you go. Next week, in the business will be the business. Episode
Mm-hmm.
2. But again, if you've seen it, if you've not seen it, let us know what you think. Or if you're going to watch it for the first time, let us know once you've seen it. Know what I mean? Usually helps if you've seen the film before we start talking about it. So, aye, a wee bit of
Definitely.
throwback there.
Right. So as I said at the start, I'm gonna get some of that merch out, right? People. So I'm going to put it in the Facebook group page because that's where we get a lot of most of our engagement. But it's going to require you to listen back to this episode. And I'm going to ask the people. I'll ask it on here as well in case you don't go on the Facebook page and you want to listen to this and then find out how you can win a t-shirt or a hoodie. And I'm going to say, at what minute in this podcast does Chris say, give me some of your favourite quotes, right? So you're going to have to do a bit of detective work. So I want to know when Chris says, give some of your favourite quotes. What minute was this in this podcast, right? So I'll put that up
Aye.
the day and we'll get this out on Friday and we'll see what happens, see if MD comes back to us. I'm sure they will, because everybody wants a bit of native origins, let me tell you.
Oh, please, man, please.
Aye, and I've only got certain sizes there, and I'll try best to accommodate the winner with something that fits him or her or their nearest and dearest or their Wayne. You know what I mean? We'll do what we can for you.
Aye. But yeah, aye, that brings a nice one roundly to again to the shout outs there. Thanks to Native Origins for partnership with Wayne, obviously, still doing the music thing. Yeah, and keep that up, gents. Tunes are still smashing. And to Seismic, wants to get back on the old horse, so to speak. I look forward to hearing from you. So, but that was
Definitely.
Jurassic World for 2015, people. What do you think about the film? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Know what I mean? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Let us know in the old Facebook group page. Because I'm going to crash the TikTok and possibly the Twitter because it's fucking...
Right. Aye. Yeah.
You're just getting bombarded with bullshit. So I'm like that. It's all right if you're getting like, kind of...
Don't even say you're going. Just go. Just slip quietly into the night.
Aye, what was it, one of the Irish goodbyes or something? Just fucking gone.
Aye. The fastest cake in the world's gone. Aye, exactly what you said there, mate. Thanks to all the Facebook group page members, 544 of yous, and the YouTube is up to 373, I think it was. So keep engaging. I've also started an Instagram page for What's the Script. If you could go and give that a wee follow, be much appreciated. I did have one, I know, way back, series 2 or something. It was up to fucking like 3,000 followers, and I scrapped it because I was bored. I was just I get a bipolar as fuck. Chris knows that as well. You know what I mean? Just some things are the best idea in the world one day, and then can't be fucked on the next. My Blu-ray collection, sold that 2 weeks ago. But a good pal and a good group member, ENDL, so I know they're well loved and they're getting well watched. So I just didn't have time. They were sitting and didn't even have them on display, man. I didn't want to display them, so they were in a wardrobe out the way. Do you know what I mean? So I'll think of something to spend fortunes on next week, and then get fucking
just
sick
get
of
rid
it.
of it.
Aye. I didn't realise I had so many watches, which is quite good. So I'm not be buying any more of them anytime fucking soon. Unlike yourself, mate.
Aye, mate. Well, you can't hide the profits forever, you know.
Watches and whiskey. Thank you.
Fucking thank fuck I don't smoke and I'll be sitting with a Cuban now. Like, yes, my name is Hugo Chavez.
You fucking reading my mind today, man. I was just going to say, it'll be stogies and fucking the next port of call.
Sitting in a fucking leather chair. Like, why have you got a leather chair? Like, why have I know that?
Because it goes splendid with my many leather-bound books, you see. Why are you wearing a smoker's jacket at fucking 10 in the morning for, Chris? Is that a hoff? You got a hoff? Yeah. Industry.
A fag with a big filter on it, like.
Big fucking cigarette holder.
The fucking monocle. But you guys are alright, like, it's all about the class.
Yeah, you're not glistening specs. Shut up.
You pompous arsehole. But, aye, everybody, again, cheers for liking, listening, sharing and all that. These are well valued, well liked. And hopefully you're here next week again to listen to The Business. And again, if you've not seen The Business, go and watch it. If you can't go Danny Dyer, there was a time when his films were good and entertaining, know what I mean? And this is definitely one of them. So,
aye.
Get on it. You'll not regret it.
All the great and good in that cast, man. Brilliant.
But until next time, I love yous and leave yous. Cheery bye.
And I'll just say we are the people. Cheery bye.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.